friends, Jane here. Welcome back to the channel. Today for our summer hiking series, we are going up to Harvard Lake via the Colorado Trail. And I'm super excited for this one. It's gonna be about 6 miles round trip and another alpine lake, which I absolutely love. And so yeah, let's get ourselves going and have just so much fun. Okay, if you come and do this hike, just know that within that first mile, you're doing a good chunk of climbing. Whew, I want to say I got over 300 feet of elevation. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, especially if you've done the incline where you get 2,000 feet of elevation within like 0.88 of a mile. But dang, it's still within a mile getting like 300 feet of elevation. It is a lot. It does kind of level out at right about close to a mile. So whew, you do get a little bit of a breather, but that whole way up, all I was thinking is on the way back, I gotta go down this. Whew, it'll be a little bit easier. Oh man. Okay, honest question here. Is it just me, or does anybody else do the like, when you start your hike and you mentally are like, oh, I have X amount of miles until I get up to my turnaround point. But once you hit a mile, you're like, oh, that's nothing. This is gonna be easy. It's only X amount of miles. I don't know why. It just, once I hit a mile, it just seems so much easier. I don't know if it's just like because I've gotten my momentum or if it's what it is, but it just, I don't know why. That just happens to me. Is it anybody else? Anybody at all? Okay, so real quick, I just passed a big group coming down the trail, and I pulled aside to let them through. However, most of the time, people going up, like climbing up the trail, typically have the right of way, which means that if you're coming down, you want to pull off and let them come up. The reason for this is because people going up have momentum going, and it's harder to get that momentum back if you're going up, and it's easier getting that momentum back coming down. Now, I know this, but I don't know how many people do, especially if they're not as frequent of a hiker as I am. So typically a lot of times when I like kind of get the sense that the group I'm passing or the people I'm passing don't seem to know that, or it's not a forethought in their brain, I don't mind pulling over to the side to let them through. But there are a few like exceptions, I guess, are like horses. I will always pull over no matter which direction I'm going. Bikes, I always try to pull over no matter which way I'm going. And trail runners, no matter which way direction I'm going, up or down, I always like to give them the right of way and yield to them, because they are, like, especially those on bikes and horses, are maneuvering another thing on the trail. And runners, always, like, it's being someone who runs on trails, it's when you have momentum coming down, it's hard to stop. And then when you're running up, you just have that momentum, and it's harder to get back going. It's harder than hiking to get your momentum back going. And so yeah, just a little thought, a little seed I'm throwing out there. And so yeah, let's keep going, enjoying this nature and all that fun stuff. So let's go. Okay, so we just reached mile 2, so we should be a mile or so away from the lake, so we are almost halfway, and yeah, I'm just loving how beautiful this hike is. Oh man, I'm excited to get to the lake. Alrighty, so we did make it to the first lake. Apparently there's another one, and so we're gonna hike a little ways to see if we get there, depending on how far it is. Just because why not? So let's keep going. Okay, not really sure where the second lake is, but I've definitely found where people have camped while hiking the Colorado Trail. See, let's check it out. Pretty cool. Okay, found the second lake. Don't know if this is Harvard Lake or if the one we were at was Harvard Lake, but we made it. And what's super cool, what's super fun about this one is I can see little baby rainbow trout in it. So fun. And what's also really fun is that I was just talking with a biker and we were just kind of like, we both live here in Colorado, and he lives in Salida, I live in the Springs, so not too far from here, and we both are just like, we've lived here for so long, we only touched the surface. We barely scratched the surface of what there is here, and which is like super amazing. Of what, and like me being a native, like born and raised, lived here 30 years, there's still so much I haven't done and want to do. And so yeah, super cool. So now it's time to head back down, get back to the car, and just chill. I'm loving this, man. Loving it. Alrighty, so hiking like little segments of a segment of the like Colorado Trail or the Continental Divide Trail has definitely motivated me and inspired me to actually hike and backpack like even a full segment of it, one of the trails, or a couple segments of either the Colorado Trail or the Continental Divide. Continental Divide Trail, or find a loop that I can backpack. There's one that someone suggested me to do. It's called the Rito Alto Loop, which I think sounds absolutely so much fun, and so I definitely want to plan to do one of those before the summer's over and I have to go back to school. And so yeah, hiking these little itty bitty segments of these two trails, or even like of another backpacking trail, or that a lot of people tend to backpack, has definitely inspired me to actually get planning. So yeah, I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, but I definitely want to sit down and actually like get it solidified on what I'm going to do. And so yeah, let's keep going. Okay friends, we are back at the car. We got in about 6.25 miles round trip. Elevation gain, not really sure. My watch doesn't tell me right now. It will tell me once I upload the activity back onto my, up to my phone and Garmin app and Strava, whatever. So I'll be able to see there. Super fun, super nice, loved it. Definitely inspired me to want to do a through hike for sure. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me, and I hope you guys find your joy. Bye.